regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. Smarter right at the line for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And now a third down, the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. Wide open downfield.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaking free at the 35. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from paydirt.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the
first, looking for more.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Park behind the line. It's Matthews. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Vols. And 6 more points to the total.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. The defense scoops it up.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they put 6 more on the board.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against the big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Hands off to the left. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking deep down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying to run, it's Davidson. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long on the 20-yard line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. Man, I like get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the run, it's Davidson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The back's got it. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Razorbacks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They go with a direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Arkansas! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Arkansas, 21, Tennessee, 14.
The Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback dropping back. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Sparkle. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw it again. Pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Tight end goes in motion. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw it on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Russell. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up. So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack it. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry out. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. Well, this This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So Arkansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That catch is hauled in. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. What a catch!
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The sure hands, it's Matthews. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The receiver grabs it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. There's a stiff arm.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter.
Tennessee, 17.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The ball's come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. The running back here in a direct snap. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
The Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They continue to roll up the score. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big time.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
On the run, it's Butler. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A short completion to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's got it in the open. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. That's always a special year and a moment